Hello everyone, this is Mr. Informal back with another Dragon Ball Super episode review. Finally, after 2 weeks of waiting, we have finally able to watch Dragon Ball Super episode 130, and it was worth the wait because I think this episode is a classic, instant classic with all the multiple power-ups, multiple motivation, multiple inspiration to gain those power-ups. So many increasing in speed, so many increasing in power, and so. And Jiren's power-up reminds me of Yamamoto in Bleach, where he basically put the whole stage on fire. The whole battlefield was on fire. And as for Goku, Ultra Instinct, got that silver hair. I mean, you can even call it platinum hair, whatever you want to call it. And it doesn't seem like he mastered it because his body took a toll and he was about to knock off Jiren, but it did not because his body basically broke down on him. Not only that, we get surprises at the end of this episode, and I was absolutely surprised. I was shocked. I did not expect it. I thought they were gone, well, except for Frieza. I knew Frieza was still there, but 17 is actually alive. On the suicide move, he was absolutely lucky that he was alive or survived that. But the surprise thing is that there is no doubt that Jiren is something else. That's a bad boy. I mean, he's not a bad person actually. He's an absolute beast. I mean, you want to talk about a guy who's fighting somebody at an Ultra Instinct and he can still hold himself and still standing. That's something else. That guy is, or whatever he is, he's something else. He is a beast, and he certainly earns the title of the warrior that a god cannot defeat. Yes, that would be that title. And we also get to see a flashback of Krillin cheering up Goku, or basically Universe 7 cheering up Goku back from Dragon Ball Z, of all the enemies and basically past enemies he fought. And so that was quite a nostalgic moment. And during the fight sequence of this episode was absolutely great, action-packed. There's no doubt that you don't even have time to breathe. It's almost like, what's happening, or I can't believe he survived that, or another power up, or another motivation. It's like so and so. It's like boom, 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 boom. It's like everywhere. And there's quite a few sequences in there that I absolutely love, especially how Goku was avoiding Jiren's laser beams or ball of beams, whatever you want to call it. Those are absolutely amazing. He was basically an acrobatic in there, an acrobat just avoiding those hits, and that was absolutely amazing. The way they animated, the way they directed was absolutely great. And I'm gonna say it, I don't think it's what the action or the fight that made this episode for me. To me, it was all about the sequence of how the movements were for both fighters, whether it be just punching. They were all over the place, basically using the whole battlefield as their basically sparring field, I guess you can say. And they were using every nicks and crannies. They were just basically standing, laying. I mean, it does not matter. Well, if I really had to say one negative thing about this, is that time. It's like, when is this going to end? You get what I mean? It was 1 minute. I can't believe 1 minute turned into 30 minutes. So that is absolutely thing. And another thing is that Goku absolutely needs to do this. Okay, he just kill the person off or knock him out the moment you have the opportunity. Don't wait. Don't talk. Why do they always do this? Why? You know, to conclude this episode review, I'm basically going to conclude how Jiren concluded it between the fight with him and Goku. Jiren says something to Goku after his body was basically taking a toll, and Bermud says you gotta knock him off while you have the opportunity. And Jiren says he does not wish to end their fight this way. I mean, if you were in a situation like that, that's basically how it's gonna go down, no matter how you want to put it. You always want to fight evenly, fair and square, or you can even say fair and square, whatever you want to call it. And you almost want to say the person that's attacking you is equal to you. But to have a moment where you're at an advantage and the other person is at disadvantage because their body's breaking down, you can tell that Jiren does not want to do that. He absolutely does not want to knock Goku out. He at least wanted to knock Goku out when he's obviously going all out and he's not breaking down. And that just shows that as much as Jiren sees that friendship is nothing, or even ultimate power is everything, there's a moment in him that just shows this is something that I would have never wished. And knowing that either one of us is eliminated and the whole universe is eliminated, you have to go for it, as much as you hate doing that. And so that basically concludes this episode review of Dragon Ball Super 130 Instant Classic. Now I gotta watch it a couple times, and so should you. If you have any comments down below, let me know. I will see you in the next episode review. Bye bye.